So long-eared owls have those ear tufts, which are feathers on the tops of their heads, and they use it to tell us how they are feeling. So right now, Leo is a little bit nervous at all you guys standing right
There's
next
a few
to
of
her.
us here for sure. We'll get to our next story on top of this. We're heading over to Williams Lake, where reporter Christina Jung has found an activity that won't cost you a dime. It'll get your kids up off the couch and onto the top of a mountain. Christina?
Thanks, Sam. We are at the Snakes and Ladders Trail just about southwest of Williams Lake.
And regardless of weather or season, there's one activity that Williams Lake is known for: mountain biking.
It's an activity that's thrilling and adventurous, one that gets your adrenaline pumping while you enjoy the beautiful scenery of Williams Lake.
It's called the Sprott Kids program, and it's put on by the Williams Lake Boys and Girls Club. Twice a week at 3:30 p.m., they give local kids the opportunity to saddle up on a mountain bike and hit the trails.
And we run a program on Monday for intermediate kind of riders from 3:30 to 5:30, and the kids can come. They can bring their own bikes, and we just go for a ride. And then on Wednesdays, we run it with the preteen after-school program, so that's where some of the more beginner kids can come out.
And here's the best thing about the Sprott Kids program: it's free. Yup, and you don't even really need to have a bike of your own either.
I think there's a Sprott Kids program in BC. I think it started on the island somewhere. So there are a few programs like it in BC, but for our area it's pretty unique. There's nothing else like it in town. Definitely, especially where kids don't need their own equipment. That's pretty huge.
It's a sure way to get kids off the couch and out in nature.
I love riding my bike outside with kids. It gets kids outside. The kids are always stoked to be outside. They're never bad when they're riding, right? Kids are always busy. They love it.
Because I wasn't being very active and being active, so I don't practice.
Well, we do snakes and ladders, but they're only allowed to do snakes because of all the stunts that are on ladders. And but they love it. They just absolutely ride by that stuff, and they just would love to go on that.
I have to say, I like Mitch's Brew, but I also like Mitch's.
All the trails in town are super accessible for like all levels, so it's good because you never know who's going to show up. The kids can be pretty varied, but there's always ride-arounds, mellow stuff, and then some jumps for the crazier ones.
A program like this is perfect for Williams Lake because of all the great trails we have to offer.
And I encourage any kids that want to show up and be part of this, that it's pretty exciting once they come and they start to make some friends, and the kids kind of help one another to progress in their biking ability.
This kind of program helps kids develop certain skills. What kind of skills would they learn from a trail like this?
Well, there would be wilderness skills and also social skills. They meet new people and friends, and they get to socialize and talk. And it also develops leadership skills, because at some point we let them lead the group, and so they've get the experience of going in front and getting that sense of responsibility of waiting for the ones in the back and stuff like that. Bicycle maintenance skills.
And of course, I couldn't miss out on the fun.
In terms of these handles, what should I be
You should be
keeping an eye on?
using your back brake mostly, more pressure on the back brake, which would be your right hand, and then slightly on your front brake. And we encourage to use the both brakes on the steeper slopes.
Oh, so then I guess I just have to put my helmet on and then go?
Yeah, and that's one of the safety rules. Helmets are a must.
So I got my awesome helmet here and the proper shoes. I've learned and heard all the tips and tricks I need to know for mountain biking. So I guess I'll just see you at the bottom.
It's free, there's no equipment needed, and it's a chance to enjoy the beautiful trails of Williams Lake. How could this not be a best kids activity?